my world now. Welcome. There we go. And that is the Maiden Voyage. But as you can see, we don't have much going on at this end. That's what we're going to take care of today, is getting it so that I can ride this thing back and forth, which means I have to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. Although no, I do know where I'm going to do that. Let's just step through here real quick. Swing down these stairs. And boom. All we have to do is connect it up right here. You know what? We just need a door right here. Oh, yes, and I brought a lot of supplies from the main base because... Okay, that is weird. Apparently I found a very old glitch. I put my armor back on while I was still in the boat. Oh. Wow. Wait. It's becoming nighttime already. Well, this will be a safe entrance because the light level is definitely high enough. Everything in here's got a good enough light level. Spiders still can't climb. And yeah, we're going to start making use of storing stuff. I think... for the moment, I don't know where I'm going to put the stuff for storage, so I'll figure that out. But yeah, welcome to the new area we're going to be working in. I'll let the night pass, and we'll get to work on figuring this out. Because I will need to go back for more supplies, and I like the Eats Road better than the Nether, which is now introduced into this version of the game. In any case, like I said, we'll let night pass. Then we'll take care of stuff. Well, this underneath of it does not really get much light. So, it'd be interesting. Yeah, this is the lovely part because creepers, they are nearby. Oh, I could definitely use to have the wood on the hotbar. Because I plan to build basically directly under that. Boom, boom. And the idea is, well, basically what I'm seeing is there's a huge gap here. Somehow I want to store boats underneath, maybe. I'm not sure because this is a temporary thing, because ultimately it will continue that way, and I just want it to be a stop along the way, if it even stays a stop along the way. But I'll need a way to load boats from this point, which I'm thinking I can do from down here, send them up and line them in. But at the same time, there's other ways that I'm just kind of questioning how they would actually work out, given this is in the middle of it. I've even gone back and rewatched some of Etho's Eats Road videos, because I may not use a lot of the stuff exact, if anything, really, but the concepts, those will be very handy to use. Oh, I need to get this thing built out. This is going to be my safe space to work. I will also be turning it into an indoorsy type area. Got to be careful. Let's see. Kind of want to line this. Oh, wow. I'm wondering if I even have enough wood to begin with. Kind of want to line all of this up underneath of it. And I kind of... okay. I know this is lined up underneath, so I'm going to expand it to indicate where perfectly underneath is. Even though I don't know the exact dimensions of the area I'm building down here. I'm thinking glass to connect it, But at the same time, I'm thinking actual, just the hallway structure. Glass to connect it right here, and then whatever structure here. But I don't even know what's going to ultimately go here. Except for, a few torches to keep this thing lit up at night. Okay, so the main thing I need to do, yeah, we'll head back up there. I've done all I can down there for the moment. But what we need, got to be careful about that because that actually costs durability, annoyingly. I need to get this to swing back around into this, and in such a way that it creates a stop. And I stopped it this far back because right here makes the most sense to put a stop. I could even tear out some of the glass here and connect it down to what we just built below. This is gonna be the tricky part, though. Figuring out exactly how to do this. Basically, this just comes across like this. I need to find a better spot for the infinite water source. And I don't really have that. Don't have the wood here either. Okay, pick up this torch. Yeah. Do that. What I'm gonna end up doing, I guess, for temporary infinite water source, just put it over here. Guess it might end up washing a torch out. No, it actually doesn't reach far enough. But I need another piece of dirt. I'm kind of funny about that. I'll be right back. And there we go. This will be a temporary infinite water source. You know what? I can just grab it from there. That's infinite, so I can just pick up and replace this. There we go. That clears this. And we'll put the torch back there. And yeah, basically, yeah. Ultimately, it's just going to be straight through, no turnaround. But I'm thinking the simplest solution would be the best solution for now until I can actually build this thing out the other half the distance. Like, this is halfway, by the way. It is almost precisely halfway down the line. So it's it's going to be that kind of a project over the next couple of seasons just to finish this. At which point I'll be able to extend all of this that way and all of that this way, and there won't be a turnaround. I suppose there's something I do need to test back at spawn in my testing area, and that is how the boats will handle going over a gap in the floor. Because if I can put a door there, I might be able to get the boat to drop. I need to test that out as well. These are some of the concepts that I'm kind of looking at. But I don't see a way that I'd be able to get boats loaded. So I would need to have this as perpetually stocked with a boat. Which I don't even see how that's going to be super feasibly possible. Ultimately, this might just be a stop. It's going to be tricky to figure out how to make this a stop along the Eats Road. Now, when I get the rail system, that's a whole nother story, of which I just realized the rail system goes on top of the structure. And I don't have... That's the roof of the building. I'm probably going to have to bring that and connect it down. So... I might end up glassing this off and just creating a way to get up to the top for the official rail stop. Of course, I'll need a ton of iron for that. So that's a very, very long-term project. In any case, really need to get this done. Okay, so it's every other's where the torches sit up here. Boom. And that, and we need the same on this side. And that's right halfway here, so this would... yeah, the signs fall directly in line with every other ladder. Basically, where the torches are is where the signs are that hold the water back. Except here, it's not going to really be signs so much as a pressure plate. No, not even... it might be better to go ahead and do this as a pressure plate just in case. Or I could just go ahead with a sign and, yeah. But what I need to do is set up a door here. I'm definitely thinking pressure plates here, because signs... Man, building a station. Let me get some work done off camera right quick and see if I can come up with something halfway decent. After a bit of trial and error, I've determined a couple of things. These doors are going to have to be in the same space the sign occupies. On this side, it's no problem. It means the boat will line up here. We can hop in, open, close the door, and off we go. The thing on this side, though, and they can't be adjacent to any pressure plate either, so that is something to watch out for. But on this side, the boat will come to rest. Oop. If I can fight the current, it'll come to rest right here. And then I really want to be able to get out immediately adjacent, but with where I've got the ladders on both sides, I either double up and have ladder, ladder, space, ladder, ladder, or I put the ladder up there. I'm thinking it will work out better to do ladder, ladder, space, ladder, ladder, just so that I can exit right here. And in fact, I think I should be fine to have this as maintaining the elevated block. So ladder, remove block. I'm gonna put torch there. We're gonna get rid of the pressure plate there, which will flood the water in this way. There we go. Put the block there. We need another block. And we need ladder, ladder, and ladder. So this will keep the boat submerged and allow the exit at this spot. Because when we hop out of the boat, we're going to be put high enough up that walking this way is the ideal way to go. And what we can then do is that to send the boat around this way. Now, the tricky part is being able to line the boat up exactly where we need to line the boat up. Because no, I've got a few pressure plates. So if we put a pressure plate there and then water there, the boat, that just pushes the water right back opposite direction. Get rid of this pressure plate, put the water there, it's more of a diagonal in that direction. If we put the pressure plate there, it might keep the water where we need it, but I'm not sure. The problem is I don't have a boat loader built for this area. I don't have a way to get a boat in the Eats Road at this end. So if I screw up, I am out of luck. Right now I'm only using one bucket to fill in all of these spots. Boom. Don't really need but the one bucket anyway. One there. One there. I need 2 more buckets of water. One there. And then the tricky one, which will just basically... Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. I ended up placing the water in that spot. Water flowed, boat broke. So I need to make a boat loader. But at this point, I'm not even 100% sure. Well, I suppose the best place for the boat loader's over there, but I don't have a way now to test this without riding all the way back, grabbing another boat and coming all the way back out here again. Because I don't know for sure how well that is going to work. And I'll probably have to put the boat loader out that way a little bit, which will slightly affect future builds. Also, I have not fully prepared that area because I'm gonna need slabs, and I ended up putting those up in a storage system. Also, I've got a door on here, but it's on the wrong side, so I'm gonna have to fix that right quick as well. Old door mechanics. Yes, there we go. You can left click to open and close, or you can right click to open and close. And ironically, I did that the opposite way of what I had intended to. We'll grab about 3 slabs, and we'll head back up. We need to get those slabs placed on the other side of this water. Now, the way the water mechanics work, this is the easiest way to travel through a water stream. Boom. That will keep the boat pushed down. And like I said, I'm not sure how this will work. We also need to build a boat loader so that I can get a boat back out here. Or, right, that I'm thinking is just a visual glitch because all the water is flowing this way. My other option is take the long walk through the water back to our base and ride a boat back out here. Of course, I won't do that on camera, but the best course of action is going to be to ride a boat back to properly test it, because ideally I want to always have a boat sitting up this way ready to go and not having to worry about loading them at this end, because I don't really have that figured out completely. I can kind of do something with it, but I'm... Okay, that, for a second I thought it wasn't going to work, but it loaded up. I don't know what happened, but I tried to record the initial clip yesterday and then back up the world so that I don't have to ride the boat, walk all the way back and then ride another boat all the way down. And the world would never load, so I had to restore the backup I made right before I made that trip and make that trip a couple more times. Now, I've already recorded a clip, but I don't think I'm going to include that. Basically, all that clip shows is the boat breaks right there. So, what I need to do is try and figure out... Ooh, got that. Yeah, I just need to get rid of the water and try and figure out how I can possibly... we'll get rid of this water too. That's fine. That's definite staying. But it'll just be easier to walk around. I need to figure out how to get this to work so that it doesn't completely crash every time. Now, What I'm thinking is, because it crashed here, so maybe, oof, but that's where I've got signs holding water back. Maybe I'll have to extend it out this way a bit in an uncovered kind of section, which, I mean, wouldn't be terrible, mostly. I was hesitant to even build out this way any. I guess I might have to. So, the problem, though, is I'm sending the boat hugging the inside wall, and I want it to stay hugging the inside wall when it comes on this side. Now, it doesn't have to as it flows through here, but I've got the water pushing this way, so it's instantly braking because it's turning into the block there. This is going to be the tricky part. It's almost like I need to send it out this way, over, and back, and that's ridiculous. And I can't just break the boat every time. Do I end up sending it down below and then popping it back up where it can then realign? And can it realign? I might have to do something similar to the launching mechanism way back at the beginning. But that might mean I might have to put that out here just a little bit, which would also at least double as a loading section. The unfortunate thing is this requires a lot of work to get done. And can I see the platform at all? Nope, I can't, because I didn't really extend it out any. Yeah. I still have a couple other things to test. I've got to fix that. It's probably what I'm going to have to do to get this thing to work. What we're going to do is step out here first. Yeah, I had a little creeper incident. But yeah, I've got it so that... Oh yeah, the corner there. But yeah, I've got it so that the boat will hit the wall, fall down, land in this water source. Definitely in here. I'm hoping that means it gets pushed up and over here and hits this and swims itself up. Now this is not a bunch of water source blocks. I cheaped out on this one because it's temporary. And instead what we have is this. Now I'm thinking about it, and I actually have that as a block way back at the start. So I don't know if that's what I need to do here, or if I can get by with this. And this little setup here is just so that it finishes flowing and lines up. That'll keep it under. I need to put a torch up there. Oh, wait. I have a torch right on the back side of it. I should be good. I have not tested if this is going to work. So, I didn't even think about that, but I could see down there. Aw, it broke. That's okay. I technically have the setup to load it. Oh, right. Every single time that I do a full restart, set back up the save and whatnot, it resets all my buttons, and I don't have dirt on me. Be right back. I did not go and get dirt like I was planning. Instead, I had an epiphany, which I'm going to see if this does anything. Yeah, I think that'll straighten it out a little bit more than just straight pushing it into the wall. That might be what works on the other side. At least that's what I'm hoping. And as dangerous as it is, I don't think I can actually be shot at, though I do want to make this proper protection. I can actually just load the boats up from here. More or less. Of course. Like I said, more or less. Nope, that did not work. Oh, okay. I thought I could just load it up down here. A few modifications and I can. Boom. And if we put that there. Now that won't exactly work, but for some reason that has to be that. I need that to be like that, but if I do that, I think I can load it right there and it'll fix itself. Let me go craft another boat. The only flaw with doing it this way is I'm not going to be up there to witness if it makes it or not. So when we get up there, I'm going to find out if it's broken. It made it. That actually was the key to get it to work. Awesome. I can ride this thing back and forth now. Yes. Now, I do actually need to test if it breaks every time it comes back up, because I've already been riding it and it's taken some damage already, but looks like this is going to work. And that becomes a loading station as well for one boat. I think I know something else that I'm going to do. I need a place for my nether portal, but I don't want it to be in here. What I am okay with is if it's out here, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this yet. When I get further along that way, I'll figure that out in the future. But I think this will be a good nether portal station, and for some stupid reason, I didn't even think, oh hey, I need a minecart station up there. So what I'm going to have to do is also work on that. So that might become this minecart station, nether portal access, and for now, before the minecart station can even be a thing, this. Oh hey, we have a spider at the door. I'm too far away. I will open the door, but the spider can't fit. And I don't know if I can get hurt or not. Oh hey, I can't. I wasn't sure because sometimes through blocks you do get damaged and sometimes you don't. Okay, definitely starting to become the babbly part of the episode, which means it's time to wrap it up. And until next time, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check the description below. And God bless.